Sleep is your secret superpower and you are not reaping the benefits fully. If you ask my family and friends how important sleep is to me, they will tell you I'm worshipping it. Don't mess with my sleep.
Now, why is sleep so important? Because sleep has insane benefits. It increases your memory, you look more attractive, it protects you against cancer and dementia. You actually live longer when you sleep more. It makes you more creative, you feel more happier throughout the day, less depressed, your mood goes up. Now, who wouldn't want to reap those benefits? Now, let's get into it and explain what sleep is and why you should sleep more. Alright, there are two stages of sleep. You have NREM and you have REM sleep. Now, NREM sleep is your deep sleep. It's responsible for removing all of the connections, the unnecessary connections that you've made throughout the day. It happens mostly at the beginning of the night, and when you are removing those unnecessary connections in your deep sleep, you are essentially making new space for new memories. REM sleep is basically your dreaming. So when you are dreaming, you're essentially strengthening the connections that you want to keep. REM sleep happens in later of the night, and you also notice when you wake up in REM sleep, then you often can remember what you have dreamt. Then essentially you have another stage, but it's not really a stage, it's being awake. Now, normally we people wake up about 1-3 times in the night, and it's completely normal. But if you wake up and you stay awake in the night, then it's sort of a problem and you miss out on a lot of sleep, and we don't want that. So you better find out something to fix that. So we talked about why sleep is important and the stages of sleep. Now, how do you actually sleep better? So I found 2 principles or 2 rules for really sleeping better. And now that's having a strict sleep schedule and getting 9 or 10 hours of bedtime. So I'm not saying 9 or 10 hours of sleep, but really the time in bed, because there's always moments where you wake up and just time seeps out of your sleep time. Here are some tips how to improve the quality of your sleep and how to fall asleep faster. Now, you should schedule some time before going into bed for relaxing. You could try some relaxing music, read a fiction book, draw, play an easy mind-numbing game, or watch a video. Try to minimize blue light 1 hour before going to sleep. Use night shift for iPhones and reduce the white point on your phone. Now, another thing is, go outside and have at least 30 minutes of sunlight and daylight each day. Don't consume any coffee in the late afternoon. Don't exercise 2 or 3 hours before sleeping, and have a dark room and a somewhat cold room to sleep in. Now, and also another thing is, sleeping medicines and pills actually have a negative effect on your sleep. They replace your brain's function to sleep properly. Now, here are some tips to fall asleep faster. Now, in order to fall asleep faster, your mind and body needs to be fully relaxed to go easy into sleep. So a thing that you can use is focusing on your breath. And now, focusing on your breath, you should just let it flow naturally, and not try to focus on like holding it in, or like doing this like 8 seconds out, 8 seconds in. Don't do that. Just breathe naturally and like slowly, that's comfortable for you. Now, keep in mind and imagine that with every out breath, you sink into your bed a little bit more, or with every out breath, you just feel your body relaxing a little bit more. Now, another thing you can do is a body scan. And a body scan is, you just lay down in your bed and you focus on your head, and you slowly go through every part of your body down to your toes. Now, it's a sort of muscle relaxation exercise. So when you are at your face, you just try to really relax your face muscles, and you go slowly down to your arms, then your torso, your legs, and then eventually, maybe when you get down to your toes, you've already fallen asleep. Now, another thing is, if you can't be alone with your thoughts at night, then you should probably work on improving your mental health. Try to figure out what is on your mind and try to work through that, because your mind should be your friend, not your enemy, okay? Another tip that I have for you guys is tracking your sleep. Use whatever app you want. I personally recommend Sleep Cycle. It's a very nice, really nice app, and it gives you insightful features like the quality of your sleep, how much sleep has been lost, and it's just a really good app. Now, my current sleep schedule is going to bed at 9, really indeed going to bed at 9 p.m. And then I lay in bed, read like 30 minutes, and then I fall asleep and wake up at either 7 a.m. if I don't have any like school or anything, and otherwise if I do have school, I wake up at 6 a.m. Now, what you notice, I'm making sure that I'm getting 9+ hours of bedtime, so I can have like 8 hours of sleep guaranteed. So that's what I have for you guys today, and fix your sleep, unlock your superpower, because it's basically just hacking your brain. I'll check you guys later, and have a nice Sunday. Ciao, ciao.